Imagine walking across an endless grassland and seeing what looks like an antelope, with the nose of a vacuum cleaner. At first glance, you'd swear someone designed this animal as a joke. But that bizarre nose is actually one of the greatest survival tools evolution has ever created. Meet the Saiga antelope, one of Earth's strangest mammals, a survivor from the Ice Age, and one of the most endangered large mammals alive today. This is the incredible story of nature's weirdest nose. The Saiga antelope has been roaming Earth for hundreds of thousands of years. It shared the planet with woolly mammoths, saber-toothed cats, giant cave lions, and early humans. While many Ice Age giants disappeared forever, the Saiga somehow survived. Scientists consider it a true living fossil because its appearance has changed very little since prehistoric times. Ancient cave paintings created over 15,000 years ago even appear to depict Saiga wandering alongside mammoths. The animal you're looking at today isn't much different from the one our ancestors would have seen. The first thing everyone notices is the nose. The Saiga's oversized, flexible snout looks almost cartoonish. But every part serves a purpose. During the scorching summers of Kazakhstan and Mongolia, the nose filters out enormous amounts of dust kicked up by migrating herds. Inside are complex nasal passages lined with tiny hairs and mucus that trap dirt before it reaches the lungs. During brutal winters, when temperatures can plunge below -40 degrees Fahrenheit, those same passages warm freezing air before it enters the body. It's essentially a built-in climate control system. Few mammals have evolved anything quite like it. Saiga thrive on vast open grasslands known as steppes. These landscapes stretch across parts of Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Russia, and Mongolia. The terrain is mostly flat with very few trees. Visibility is everything. Instead of hiding from predators, Saiga rely on spotting danger from miles away and outrunning it. Their migrations can cover hundreds of miles every year as they search for fresh grazing land. Entire herds move like rivers flowing across the plains. Despite their unusual appearance, Saiga are remarkably athletic. Adults stand about 24 to 32 inches at the shoulder. They measure roughly 3.5 to 5 feet in length. And most weigh between 60 and 150 pounds. Males are larger and carry pale, slightly translucent amber-colored horns. Females have no horns. When danger appears, they can sprint at speeds approaching 50 miles per hour. That speed is often their only defense against predators such as wolves. Saiga are herbivores. Their menu changes with the seasons. They feed on grasses, sagebrush, herbs, wildflowers, shrubs, and salt-tolerant plants. They've even evolved to eat plants that many other grazing animals avoid because they're too salty or bitter. This flexibility helps them survive in some of the harshest grasslands on Earth. During dry seasons, they obtain much of their water directly from the plants they eat. Every winter, the breeding season begins. Adult males compete fiercely for groups of females called harems. The battles involve pushing, chasing, and clashing horns. Unfortunately, the effort is exhausting. Many males become so weakened after the breeding season that they don't survive the winter. After a pregnancy lasting about 5 months, females give birth in late spring. Here's where things get remarkable. First-time mothers usually have one calf. Older females commonly give birth to twins. Thousands of pregnant females gather together in enormous maternity colonies. For a few incredible days, the grasslands become filled with thousands of newborn calves. Within only a few days, Those babies can already keep up with the moving herd. In the wild, saiga generally live between 6 and 10 years. Few survive much longer because life on the steppe is filled with danger. Their predators include wolves, foxes, especially targeting calves, and eagles that occasionally take newborns. But predators aren't their greatest threat. Humans are. Just a few decades ago, more than 1 million saiga roamed Central Asia. Today, their story is far more fragile. Illegal hunting for meat and the male's horns, which have been used in traditional medicine, caused populations to crash. Disease has dealt devastating blows as well. In 2015, a sudden bacterial outbreak killed more than 200,000 saiga in just a few weeks, wiping out a huge portion of the global population. It remains one of the fastest mass die-offs of large mammals ever recorded. Thankfully, conservation efforts have begun to make a difference. Protected areas, anti-poaching patrols, and international cooperation have helped several populations recover. Some herds are growing again. But the species still faces an uncertain future. Its bizarre nose filters dust, warms icy air, cools scorching breaths, and has helped this incredible animal survive since the Ice Age. It has outrun wolves, survived dramatic climate shifts, and endured thousands of years of change. Now, its greatest challenge isn't nature. It's whether humanity can ensure this prehistoric survivor continues racing across the grasslands for generations to come. Because sometimes, the strangest creatures are also the most extraordinary. Stay curious and keep exploring.